I've answered this question before, and I'd like to answer it one more time for the record. So this way I have a simple video I can share with other people about how they can make money on YouTube. Now, the problem that I've been having is that, I keep on getting more and more equipment. And as I get more and more equipment, I want to show it off and explain to people how to use it. But there are some people posting things on YouTube and they haven't seen any money yet, or they have very few subscribers or whatever. But basically, this is the way it works. And, I hate, it's difficult to put it all in a step-by-step process because, like everybody, you start small. When I started on YouTube, I think I was only making like $10 or $20 or something like that a month. And now, if you take a good look at my earnings, well, you take a good look at the typical video. I made a troll video to talk about these shitty Samsung Galaxy phones and talk about why the Apple iPhone was better and whatnot. And just in talking about it, I angered so many people that they all decided to pile on me, and they decided that they were going to come after me and attack my channel. So in any event, all of those attacks ended up netting me $151.57 on just one video. For the month of September, that was last month, I made $806.36. Originally, I thought it was $807.77, but apparently when they recalculated whatever, it went down to $806. Okay, so I lost about 80 cents or something like that. Who cares? But the whole point of the matter is, I have over 750 videos that are all the time ready and available, and they're constantly making royalties. So because of the fact that I've built up so many videos, I've created a situation where even when I'm not making videos, I'm making money off of the videos, even if I'm not making them. So I'm posting just about everything I could possibly think of. It's like, whether it's car footage, airplane flying when I'm flying, or going to the gun range or whatever. I'm posting all types of stuff. I actually have my own philosophy about it. I call it the monkey throwing shit theory. When you go to a zoo, sometimes you see monkeys in the zoo and they're throwing shit at the walls because I guess they want to see what sticks. I'm not sure if they're throwing it because they're trying to stain people or whatever, but they throw things at the wall and they see what sticks. So that's what I basically do. Now, the thing that most people keep asking me, well, how do you monetize your videos? I made a video already talking about how to monetize videos, but basically it goes like this. When you see a lot of people coming to your, what is it called, your channel, and a lot of people start coming to your channel, what eventually happens is, let me pick a video right here. What eventually happens is, if a lot of people start coming to you, the advertisers want to advertise on your channel. When they want to advertise on your channel, then what they do is they give you the option to monetize. The option to monetize shows up like right here in the video editing section, right? And when you go to monetize, it asks you a couple of things. It says, do you want to monetize with ads? That you have to do because you want to get paid. And what kind of ads do you want to run? Do you want to run overlay ads, or do you want to, do you want to tell it where to roll the ads? Like, do you want ads rolling in the middle of your movie or whatnot? Now, I've never actually checked these right here. Like, I haven't put ads at the end. In fact, I should put ads. From now on, I'm going to make all my videos. It's going to have ads at the beginning and ads at the end. I should have done this before, but I just didn't think of it. So I'm going to do this. Who knows? Maybe I'll put some ads in the middle of these damn videos. But in any event, the more ads you're running, the more chance there is that the advertisers will be able to get in touch with the clientele that they're looking for. And that's ultimately what you're hoping for. Now, you also, first of all, you have to decide what your equipment is going to be. I personally prefer to use an iPhone 6 Plus because the iPhone 6 Plus has the best camera on the entire mobile phone market. Don't let any of these morons tell you that the Galaxy Note or the Galaxy Edge or some shit made from fucking Samsung. Don't let any of these idiots tell you that they have a better camera. They don't. I made a video a little while ago talking about the fact that the iPhone had a better, not only a processor, but it also had a better camera than the Galaxy shit phones. So in any event, the iPhone 6 Plus has the best camera that you're going to get in a smartphone. If you want to use a very lightweight, easy to use, portable, convenient camera, the smartphone camera is probably the best option you got. There are other options, however, because some of you have professional video techniques and some of you have better equipment. So let me just talk about my Sony HXR NX5U for a second. This right here is my Sony HXR NX5U. It's capable of 1080p, 60 frames per second, yada, yada, yada. There are some of you who have so much money that you go out and buy a 4K camera. I personally feel none of this is necessary. When you think about the fact that I'm shooting videos and doing it quickly and efficiently on my smartphone, you might want to consider not having to actually go out and buy a $45,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 camera when you could just as easily get a very good smartphone camera like the iPhone 6 Plus and shoot your videos and finalize them using the 64-bit processor, which makes finalizing videos a snap. This camera is really good, but it's just too big, it's just too cumbersome. Some of you may have other possibilities, like you may have an iPhone 4S that you haven't been getting much use out of. This 4S has a 64 gigabyte hard drive, and this 4S, because it has a pretty good camera like the iPhone 5, can be used for recording purposes. Now, you won't get all the special stuff that you get out of the 5S. However, you still have access to the $5 iMovie app, which I find absolutely required. Because here's the thing. Some of you know about iMovie on the iMac, and most people will tell you that it's the absolute best video editor you can use. That's basically true. However, I argue that iMovie on the mobile market is better. Like, for instance, this video about the Jeep, my Jeep SRT. Basically, video clips that I strung together about this car, and I've already posted this video a while ago. Video clips I've strung about this car, I quickly put those video clips into a movie, and once I put them into the movie, in the timeline they call it, you can either take stuff out or you can leave stuff in. If you want to add some music, you put some music tracks on. And once you put your music tracks on, you hit audio you can take the music right out of the hard drive. You can add it really quickly to whatever your video is. Once you decide what music track you want to add, you basically just touch on it. Let me see, I don't see one that's available, so I'll have to get one later. It works the same way with pictures. If you have pictures in your phone, you can take pictures. Like if I want to add that picture right there, all I got to do is just touch it, and that picture just jumps right into my timeline, and that picture will roll as my video starts to roll. And yeah, granted, listen, it's not as professional as using all that high, expensive camera recording equipment that the elitists use with their fucking lighting and this, that, and other, and they got all types of shit they set up, and they got mics and boom mics, and they got, makeup and shit. Yeah, it's not professional, but guess what? It's cheap, and that's the whole point. You don't want to make $800 a month, but spend $1,000. That's just stupid. Instead of doing that, I spend nothing, and I make $800 a month. Now, you tell me which one's smart. So anyway, once you got your video, all you got to do is you set up your YouTube account. iMovie will finalize your video, and it'll send it to YouTube. So what you do is you touch the YouTube button. The YouTube button, now, and it works the same way on iMovie on the Mac, but the YouTube button will ask you, what do you want to do? You want to go here? Do you want to put it HD 1080p? And then who do you want to see it? So you say, I want everybody to see it. And then all you do is you push the share button. When you push the share button, iMovie automatically exports the movie, finalizes the movie, and then it uploads that movie to YouTube. So whatever effects and this, that, and other you've added, it does it. iMovie on the iPhone is far quicker and far easier to use than iMovie on the Mac that I just bought. If you have a Mac money, you're better off just getting iMovie for $5 on your smartphone. And it's so much easier to use. Now, is it as professional looking? No, obviously not, because you don't have as many features. However, it's efficient. It's energy efficient. It's time efficient. Furthermore, with iMac on the computer, the main problem is you have to upload all of this stuff from the camera first to the computer. Who's got time for that? I ain't got time for that. So my thing is, if you have the flash memory in these phones coupled with the camera and the great iOS software, what you've got there is you've got a device that is specifically able to be the best video camcorder you could possibly hope for. So all this thing is going to do is it's going to keep it finalizing a 4-minute video on this older processor takes a little bit longer, but it's still capable of doing it. I would recommend the iPhone 5S if you can't afford the 6 instead of the iPhone 5, but the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 4S still take very good video. Are there better options out there? Well, you know, if you ask the wrong person, they'll talk about some esoteric Nokia phone. Yeah, well, the Nokia 29,000 has a 30 megapixel camera. Yeah, but guess what? Nobody wants no fucking Nokia phone. The Samsung Galaxy Round is coming out after the Edge, and that can take 4K. In fact, no, fuck iPhone. The Samsung Round can take 6K. 6K, bitches. I don't think so. I think you can keep your Round. I really don't want that. But in any event, the iPhone 4S, the iPhone 5, the iPhone 5S are easy to get, and they come with this great ability to have iMovie for $5, and the software makes editing quick, efficient, and easy. And that's what you want. You don't want to have to sit in front of a fucking Mac for 2 or 3 hours trying to edit some shit and getting confused and annoyed. This is what you really want to do. You can also edit things on your computer, like if you have a Windows computer or whatever, you can do it there too, but Windows doesn't have the best software. I think all of us pretty much can agree on that. The reason why you buy from Micro Center instead of Apple, you can get usually $100 difference in a Micro Center computer than an Apple computer. As you can see, this model was $1,700. It only comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM, and this is the 27-inch iMac. Now, if you pay a little bit more, $18.99, like I'm about to do, you get the Mac that can be upgraded instead of just getting the base model. You see, when I buy these things, I demand that they have the maximum amount of RAM, so this way I don't have to open them up again and use them again. So that's what I'm buying. I'm buying the upgraded model. They had this smaller Mac model, the iMac, is only $11.99, but at Apple it's $100 more. This one's 21.5 inches, and unlike the larger model, this one can't be upgraded as easily to 32 gigabytes. I wanted 32 gigabytes, so that was no negotiations. Look at the back. Look at the ports. Yeah, it's a little dark. Oh, doesn't really matter. No light source. Okay, right here. So basically, once I got everything up and running, which took like a little less than 5 minutes, the first thing I did was I jumped right into iMovie 10. There's been a couple of changes with iMovie 10 to make it more like Final Cut. I started using my portable hard drive and moving over some files that I had, video files, in order to do my video editing. And I moved some of that over to a flash drive. And then I, of course, set up the wireless internet so that I could check out my YouTube and get the system prepared to upload directly to Big Truck Series Review at YouTube. And thus far, everything has gone extremely smoothly. I do have a few minor complaints. See, the thing about Apple's keyboard and mouse is that once I got used to the ease of editing everything by just using my fingers on my iPhone 6 Plus and my iPhone iMovie, you know, of different various years, the only problem is, and I guess I could say this to anybody who's using iMovie, if you haven't used it on the phone, the problem that I have is, even though the computer version gives you far more options and far more abilities, it's just so much quicker and so much easier to shoot your videos and just edit it right on the phone. I've
This is what you
uploaded
do.
at
Let's go
least
back.
45 videos since I've gotten my iPhone 6
Big
Plus
into big.
because the hard drive in it, the flash drive, the NAND flash drive, makes it so all of my stuff can be stored right on the phone, and I always have easy access to it. I don't have to import anything. I don't have to upload anything. It's extremely easy. It's so easy that even a caveman could do it. And the video clips, the audio clips, what I recommended is that if you know people who do beat mixing and they make original beats, if you show them the kind of beats that you're interested in, they can mix beats for you, and you can use those beats for your YouTube videos. If you do it like that, then you'll never have to worry about any copyrighted material being in your videos, and you'll never have to worry about losing the monetization feature for your videos. Every single video that I upload, I'm making money off of. What I've done is I don't use copyrighted music, or I obtain copyright permissions so that I can use certain music. But I demand that every single thing that I upload, I make money off of. The month of September 2014, last month, I just made $807.77. Every 23rd of the month, we get our Google AdSense checks. That, for me, makes buying this type of equipment worth every penny. I posted a video about the Acura TLX, and nobody agreed with me, but I told them they could go kill themselves because I really didn't care. And I also have a video making a lot of money called Bugatti Veyron Super Sport is better than the Hennessy GT, and they don't like that either because they like the Hennessy and they're angry and they're sad. But if they're sad, that's their problem. Who cares? I'm gonna post more videos, but look how many videos I put up. Look at this. Cadillac XTS. Oh yeah. When I bought my phone, let me see. I made this video, but the picture. But I want you to see the picture quality that you get from a 1080p 60 frames a second.
That picture quality is good, right?
Nothing but ads, baby. Nothing but ads. Nothing but ads. You can watch TV on YouTube, I think. Look at this. Back up just a little. Yeah, nothing but ads. There's ads on everything. And some of these people think if they got ad blocker, it stops you from making money. Wrong. Look at this car. Look at this. And I shot this from this cell phone like the day after I put it. I'm gonna make a little Look at the quality. 1080p. Look at that.
It's the 150th Street.
Look at that. Can you honestly say that 1080p don't look good?
Oh, that's good.
60 frames per second driving video.
Sick 1080p. Quality is amazing.
Okay. That sucks.
Yeah, look at that.
You gotta have a V8 with a supercharger.
That quality. Now, this 27-inch Mac came with plenty of USB 3.0 ports. Obviously, you're meant to be able to charge your Apple devices in there. The only problem is you have to use genuine Apple cables, because if you don't, the authentication chips will short and they won't work properly. Once you get everything going, you plug in the Sony HXR NX5U or whatever digital camera you're running your video from. As soon as you plug it in, you basically just hit import all. Once you hit import all, everything goes right into iMovie, and as soon as everything loads up, it's easy to use. iMovie makes it so that all of the major features are available, and everything looks gorgeous on this screen. I didn't actually look up the resolution of the screen because really, the numbers really don't matter. When you see this thing in the store, you see how it looks. As you can see, the content library makes it easy for you to get to transitions and titles and other menus and everything. iMovie 10 takes a short while to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's easy to use. The thing I get asked all the time, how do you monetize your videos? How do you make money off them? Well, you just click on share, you click on YouTube. When you click on YouTube, it's going to ask you, do you want to share this video? It asks you what size do you want it to be. You can go up to 1080p or you can keep it at 720, and you have to sign into your account. Once you sign into your account, it asks you do not use copyrighted material, which is why I tell you if you have a friend who makes beats or something or who knows how to use the mixing systems, get their help. Employ their help like I did, because my friend knows how to use that equipment, and he comes in handy if I want to add in music or if I want to add in lots of music that's not copyrighted, especially if I don't want to buy. Once you've been fully online, once you're monetized, once you've got your stuff on the big screen, this is what my work looks like on a 1080p 50-inch Vizio. But once you this technology allows you to be your own publisher. It allows you to have more power than the media industry ever imagined that the individual person would ever be able to have. I make videos regardless what quality they are. I post videos. I get paid for videos. That's just it. There's no middleman except the fucking U.S. government when tax season rolls around. And after you make $600, you're fucked, and you got to start paying, obviously. But hey, it's not a big deal. I mean, fuck it. If you're making $800 or more a month, who gives a shit, right? So, in any event, if you have any direct questions about monetizing your account, or if you have any questions about, income share, if you have any questions about viewership or whatever, you could ask me. I'm pretty. I get right back to people who leave messages as quickly as I possibly can. And, that's just about it. So I guess I'll end this video by saying that the Bugatti Veyron Super Sport is the fastest, most powerful street legal production car in the world. Never mind anybody who thinks that the Hennessy GT or anything made by those shitty-ass European companies other than Bugatti is, which they're not. Fusion power will never be a reality. Global warming is a lie. It's used by liberals to tax us more for energy use. The Acura TLX is a shitty fucking car. It's a downgrade from the Acura TL. It's an upgrade from the Acura TSX. If you were thinking about getting one, I recommend that you don't. Go over to Hyundai, check out the Genesis instead. You'll get way more for your money. Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything. Okay. So, that's Big Truck Series Review signing off. And that's it.